Okay, so everyone, good evening, Philippines, and good evening to the pageant world. So this is Chester streaming live on the Big Media Network. And of course, I would like to acknowledge the presence earlier of the press from the Rappler, from our friends from Rappler, EBS, and TV5. Also, would like to acknowledge the people from Manila Bulletin. So thank you everyone for indulging us. And of course, before anything else, I would like to congratulate our newly crowned the 14th Mr. International, Mr. Manuel Franco from Dominican Republic, alongside with the rest of the winners. Tonight, we are privileged. We have the honor by having the newly appointed president of the Mr. International organization, alongside with his lawyer, attorney Ernelson Trujillo, to give us the official statement. We all know that there are issues or concerns circulating in the world of pageantry. So to give it, no, the official statement, I know most of you guys are alarmed about what's going on. So let's give it to the official statement from attorney Enerson Trujillo.
Good evening. Good evening. This is the official statement of Mr. International Organization and Mr. Manuel F. Del Dio. This is to inform the public that the operations and management of Mr. International Organization will continue under the leadership of Mr. Manuel F. Del Dio, pursuant to an agreement between him and Mr. Alan Sim. Recent press statements and actions by a certain Pradit Pradinunt cast uncertainty and doubt as to the ownership and future of Mr. International Organization. We strongly condemn such fraudulent and illegal acts and misleading statements. For the record, Mr. Pradinunt is not the owner of Mr. International Organization. Hence, any transaction or contract entered into with him will not be recognized or acknowledged by the Mr. International Organization. The illegal acts committed by Mr. Pradinunt to sabotage the Del Dio Group when unrestricted will continue to cause irreparable damage to the organization, to Mr. Del Dio and their existing local and international partners. To put an end to this shameful corporate thrift and to ensure that the agreement between Del Dio and SIM will materialize in accordance with law, the Del Dio Group will pursue all legal remedies available here in the Philippines and abroad. And at the hosting of the Mr. International Organization, Mr. International for the year 2023 or its 15th edition, which will be held in Malaysia, it will proceed as planned. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Attorney Ernelson, for that statement. Now, let's also have the newly appointed president, Mr. or Attorney Manuel Del Dio, to join us for some of the questions that are posted earlier by the media. And hi, sir. Good evening. All right. So we have for our first question, Sir Del Dio, indulge us. The first question is, what leads the mismanagement of the organization?
Actually, there is no mismanagement of the organization. The organization is running peacefully. After the death of Alan Sim, of Mr. Alan Sim, the vice president should assume presidency, which I assumed. All of a sudden, after the holding of the 14th edition, the day following that, Mr. Pradinun took over and declared himself as president.
Okay, sir. Thank you. I don't know if also Attorney Ernelson can give his answer with this second question. Now, moving forward, what are the actions, or should I say legal actions or steps moving forward after this issue? Do you have
Okay.
plans? Mhm.
Yeah, we have a lot of plans, Chester, no, but we do not want to preempt the cases to be filed. But definitely, we will exhaust all available legal remedies to protect the organization and as an institution. Cases will be filed here and abroad, definitely, because there were misrepresentations, fraudulent transactions being undertaken, which were definitely against the law here in the Philippines and even abroad.
All right. Thank you. How about you, Sir Manuel? Do you have anything to add?
I think we just have to assure the public that Mr. International Organization will run as it should be. There are matters that I cannot disclose in the media, which we will be fully disclosing in courts about the transaction.
Okay, understandable, Sir Manuel. Okay, now, for the third question, attorney, maybe you can help us answer this. Who will manage the winners of this year, since they are claiming, the current official accounts, the social media accounts of the Mr. International, saying that the president is Pradinun. So how is it when it comes to the winners? Who will take over for that the 14th winner of Mr. International?
Okay, first of all, the premise is Mr. Pradinon is not even authorized to manage the organization. Therefore, definitely it follows that he cannot manage even the winners of the pageant. So for sure, it will be the legitimate board who will manage, and that will be headed by Attorney Manuel Del Dio.
Okay. All right. So for the last question, what do we expect on the 15th Mr. International given the situation?
The 15th edition of Mr. International will proceed as planned. We will be growing. More countries will be represented. It will be a growing male competition as envisioned by Mr. Alan Sim. Again, I would like to reiterate there were conversations that were made um, between me and Mr. Sim, and there were contracts signed between me and Mr. Sim that I cannot divulge to the public, but I will be divulging it to the courts, both here and abroad.
Thank you, Sir Manuel and Attorney Ernelson, for giving us the official statement. We all know that this kind of issue is very nerve-wracking, simply because the Philippines is we all know that we are agitators of this kind of pageantry. And when this issue hits, there's a lot of people, giving their comments. Especially, it's a big challenge that getting the leadership of this big international organization is the Philippines. It's there's a lot of questions how it will be handled, since the social medias are, we all know, handled by the president proclaimed himself, Sir Pradit. So we hope, there's a lot of actually messaging me right now, but I know that some questions are not allowed to disclose here online. So maybe for your comments or another questions, you can message me or the management for them to address your issues. But for now, we heard it straight from the new management of the Mr. International Organization, this official statement. So to all of our viewers and to the media and press, I hope that we get your support, of course, because we are not just claiming it by by the leadership itself, because we all know naman how Filipinos are good when it comes to handling this kind of pageantry, or the institution of this industry rather. Okay, so again, Attorney Arnelson, thank you so much for indulging us, and Sir Emmanuel Del Dio, congratulations, and we pray for the good success of this organization under your.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.